So this is probably one of my favorite things about all of this. I'm doing my 100K follow spree, and the notifications I get are ridiculous. So let's go ahead and tweet this out and see how fast this goes. Alright, just tweeted it. Okay, alright, you know... It's so fast. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous, dude. This thing got like 150 likes and 130-ish freaking retweets in 20 seconds. I keep wanting to say favorites, rest in peace favorite. But yeah, today we're doing a 100K Q&A. What's fun? Viral Obvi. Who do you enjoy making videos with the most? Hint Bri. I've made videos with a lot of people, but I'd have to say my two favorite. It's kind of funny, it's Rye and Bri. I made videos with Scott and a bunch of other people, and that's really fun too, but I have just, the videos that I have made with those guys have just done like stupidly well. And I'm not saying it like I just don't like making videos with any other people. These two just come to my head like the fastest. With Bri, I've hit like 2 triple headshot collat trick shots. With Rye, I'm about to have like one of my most viewed videos, and there's other videos that we've done that just always make me laugh so hard. This one's from Zanite. Would you rather be hairless or have hair everywhere? Alright, well if you guys follow my Instagram, I get a lot of comments from people telling me my legs are really stupidly hairy. So I already know what it feels like for like hair, at least for legs. But if I had no hair at all, like just anywhere, I just feel like I would be less of a guy. I feel like the masculinity would be taken out of it. So I think I would go with a full-on hair. If it was just like everywhere, on my face, I just thought about my teeth for some reason. Hair on my teeth would be really weird. How do you get a hairy tongue? Please no pornos, please. Next question from Mr. Lewis. How was high school for you? The beginning was very difficult. I mean, freshman year, I've made a video about this. I got really sick and I basically missed my whole entire freshman year. When I got back, it was really hard just because everybody was kind of in their own clique, and it was very hard for me to like get into anything. I wouldn't say until like my junior year when I got together with like my absolute dream girl. That's when I really started like feeling confident, and I was like having a much easier time talking to people. I was still pretty shy, but it was overall okay. I really didn't enjoy it that much. One thing I've definitely learned is high school, nothing really matters at all. The grades do 150%, that'll get you somewhere. People that were just like cool, it's not really gonna get you anywhere. There's barely anything in high school that'll really kind of set you for your life. Barely anything at all. But it was okay. I'd give it like a Luke? Who was your inspiration to start sniping? I'd have to say the two people that had the most influence on me were Predator and Grizz. Grizz's Matrix series had probably one of the biggest impact, and then Predator with his Predator montage kind of spiked the whole Modern Warfare 2, like really getting into sniping thing. Wildly, top 5 favorite Trickshot players from any team. Oh my god. I'm just gonna try to think of this as best as I can. Replays, MJD. I don't know if you mean now. I'm just gonna say like just any time. I used to love watching Shatters. I love Mancat a ton. And the last one I probably have to say Carl, because he hits it's so stupid how consistent he is. I don't get it. There's probably a ton of other ones that I'm not really thinking on the spot, but those are just some of the best, I think. From Seth, which COD map would you have remade for Black Ops 3? See, here's the thing, is I'm thinking, you know, jumpsuits, and I'm trying to think of a map that's, you know, good for something that would be with the not the exosuits, the freaking jetpacks. I would have to say, weird as it is, MW2 sub base, because I imagine you being able to get on like each one of those buildings, like practically every single building on that map, because you're able to like basically fly. I feel like in terms of trick shotting, it would be amazing, and then sniping would of course be, you know, great on that map again. O'Neal, man, say okay. Imagine your channel being removed off YouTube. What would be your first reaction? Like I got a copyright strike and it was just gone. It would suck. That's it. It would suck. I mean, of course it'd be sad. I just lost 100K. Skies asked, what expired? What inspired you to do YouTube? Nothing. Like, you're an amazing person. I know he meant inspired. I know you did. I have you, man. I got you. The reason why I got inspired to do YouTube was because of Blame Truth. I saw his Call of Duty 4 gameplay. This is, oh my god, this is like 7 years ago. More than that. I remember the first time I watched him, he was playing Call of Duty 4, he was playing Overgrown. There's no commentary, nothing at all. All he did was just show his gameplay. That was it. That is what got me starting to do YouTube. And I started doing gameplays at first, and then like a year or two later, I started getting into like sniping and trick shotting. B Brixwola asks, how do you grow your channel and get noticed on YouTube by teams and post great content recognized? Kind of an all over the place question. I'm just gonna answer that with guess how to get noticed and grow your channel. A lot of people say do your own thing. That no. It works for some people, and you have to have a very distinguished type of like video style, and you kind of have to like do something completely new that nobody's ever done, and it like has to become popular. But I found one of the best ways to like start growing your channel is get a group of friends together. Get a group of friends together, like do gameplays of funny moments, and you guys will start like feeding off of each other with, you know, subs. You guys will produce great content because it's, you know, everybody's input. Don't get me wrong, you can do the whole single thing, but I have found and I see all the time that if you do it with a group of friends, it always produces something much bigger. What is your greatest accomplishment besides 100K? Ooh, living? Pretty sad. Mutiny Airs asks, will you do AW out of the map trick shotting in the future? I would love. Bicycle asks, so what is your best shot or reaction to a shot? This one.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I hit my best shot ever! I just hit my best shot ever! Oh my gosh! No way! Dude! No way! No way! No freaking way! And it was in a 29 lobby, and I hit my best shot ever. What did I just do? And I'm recording. I got the reload too! You know, I'm kind of shaking my pinky is, but not really anything else.
Probably not really my best shot ever, but my favorite reaction. Equinox and Attila, if you had to choose two things to take on a desert island, what would you take? Two things, that's really hard. I would take my computer and something that would allow me to have internet even though I'm thousands of miles away from civilization. And I'm just trying to think of something to really pass time because I know I'm going to be stranded for a long time and I'm not taking a boat. I need my peace and quiet on that island. Pocas Tacos asks, what are your top 3 favorite sports teams? I'm from Texas, so it's kind of easy. Basketball, San Antonio Spurs. Baseball, Texas Rangers. And football, Dallas Cowboys suck. They're terrible, but if I had to go with one football team, I'd probably pick the Broncos. Now that Manning's gone, I don't know. Is he gone? Was that like, is that a thing? Is he gone? If he's not gone, dude, he's pulling something on us. Sam asks, will you ever move it to the red house and when they have it ready for the summer? Tomorrow, man. Tomorrow, there will be a video on that. Tracy, have you ever been pulled over by a cop before? A week ago. I got my first ticket a week ago. My registration was out. Luckily, I walked away with a $20 ticket instead of a $200 ticket. I was really nice to the cop, and I got my registration like within like 24 hours. So both of them combined kind of, you know, decreased it a lot. Other than that, I've been pulled over I think 5 times and gotten away every time. 2 for speeding over 15 over, another 1 for my registration, and I forget the other one. Does totaling my car twice count? One was my fault, the other one wasn't. Part asks, do you think you are going to be doing YouTube for the rest of your life if you continue to grow? Congrats on 100K. Thank you, dude. For the rest of my life, probably not. I want to do this as long as possible, but I don't see myself being like 60 years old and back in my day, we hit 720. Actually, we hit like freaking 2180s now. That we can jump in the air and like spin craziness. Please let the next Call of Duty be on the ground. Mazzy asked, before you joined Dope Bay, what kept you motivated to keep making videos and hitting clips even though you weren't getting support? I just like making videos. Spire O'Frizzy asked, random, what was the first console and game you ever played on it? Nintendo 64 Super Smash Bros. I still play Smash on the GameCube. I actually really want to go to a Smash event really bad. I love watching like competitive Smash all the time. The more you know. Justin asks, if you could only save one person in the zombie apocalypse, who would it be? Probably Rye. Rye would be the type of guy where we're like in a fight with zombies and we're like killing and then all of a sudden a zombie just out of nowhere like slaps me and then Rye would just start bursting out laughing in tears. That is why I would take Rye. From Melvin, who are your favorite YouTubers? This actually changes a lot, but I think right now there are 3 people that every day I have to make sure I watch, or at least when they upload. And that is Vanoss, C-Nanners, and Smitty. Every time. We'll always watch their videos. Same asks again, what was your first ever feed you hit? I wish I knew where it was. I don't have it. I think it was a year after MW2 came out, and I was on high rise, and I hit a quad feed, and it was in demolition. So happy when I hit that. And the final question from Scoot, the truth that you wash your hands every time you play Call of Duty. So, this is kind of a mental thing. I don't do this all the time, but I do this sometimes. I have noticed when I get on COD, and I don't shower or I don't whatever, just cleanse myself, I tend to do a lot worse. But whenever I take a shower or I wash my hands and right after I do that and I get on, my shot is pretty clean.